Hello, grade 7. Good day, everyone. So, kamusta na mo, class? Okay ra mo dira, ha? Okay, so let us proceed. So, still, I am your teacher, Ina Amulador, your teacher for this subject. Okay, so we are now sa tuang quarter 2 or sa second grading. So, we are now week 10. Okay, so sa atong lesson karon nga week is lesson 1.11. Okay, so it is all about scientific notation. For our objectives, in this lesson class, you will be able to write numbers in scientific notation and number 2, determine the number of significant digits. Okay, so mo niya itong ma-learn within this topic or within this lesson class. So, listen carefully. Okay, let us have first the meaning of scientific notation. So, sa din ang scientific notation class? Okay, scientific notation is a number expressed in the form a times 10 to the power of n. So, mo ni siya porma sa scientific notation class, where a is a decimal number with an absolute value of not less than 1, but not also greater than 10, or not less than or equal 1. So, when we say less than or equal 1, pasabutan ni nga, kani si A diri dapat class, dili gyud ni siya mobaba og 1. Okay? Dili ni siya pwede nga mahimong 0, no? Or 0.23 or 0.1, dili pwede kay dapat si A, kani si A dapat iyang value 1 paingon sa 9. Okay? Kay dili man po siya dapat molapas og 10. Okay? And then kani si n, asa man ni si n? Si n mo ni siya ang exponent tara diri. Okay? Scientific notation class is multiplied siya by the power of 10. So kung ana kag scientific notation, always gyud na siya naka multiply sa 10 ang iyahang power. Okay? And then another way nganong maghimo man tayong scientific notation, because it is a way of writing very large or very small number in a more convenient way. So kung parehas sa kanang mga million, billions, trillions na mga number class, so taas na kina nato siya isulat. So to make it more convenient or to make it short, ato siyang himuong scientific notation para mamubo siya og forma. Okay? So, muna ang iyang purpose, and then ang iyang forma is 8 times 10 to the power of n. So, para mas ma-learn pa gyud mo, makakasabot pa gyud mo, let us have an example. Let us have an example in scientific notation. So, we have example number 1, 4.35 times 10 to the power of 6. Okay? So, this is an example of scientific notation. Why? Unsa galip ingon sa scientific notation, there is one non-zero before the decimal point, or kumbaga isa ka whole number, which is mo ni si 4. This is a whole number, and then naada yon decimal number. So 4 is a whole number, 0.35 is a decimal number, and then times 10, ang iyang base kay 10, and then ang iya ding exponent. So, ang exponent magdepende, okay? Scientific notation, okay? Let's solve this example. 4.35 times 10 to the power of 6 is equal to 4.35 times 10 times, ang pasabutan ng 10 to the power of 6 class is that si 10 i-times nimo og ika-unom. Dili 10 times 6. No. This is not equal with 10 to the power of 6. Okay? Remember ha, dili ini sila equal. Okay? So, 4.35 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. Okay? So, pila ka 10 class? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So, ang 10, gi-times ni mo og ika-unom. Mao na'y pasabot aning 10 to the power of 6. Dili kay 10 times 6. No. Okay? So, let's solve this. 4.35 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. So, pila man na, class? So, para dili na mo maglibog, inyuhan na lang, ihapon pila ka 0. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, magsulat mo dirag unom ka, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 zeros. Muna pasabot sa 10 to the power of 6 is equal to what? 1 million. Okay? Okay. 4.35 times 1 million or times 10 to the power of 6 is equal to 4, 3, 5, and then 6 ka 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So, is this now the answer? Not yet. Kaya diba, kung mag-times ta og decimal number, class, i-count na to, pila ka decimal places ang naadari. So, 1, 2. Therefore, mag-move ta og 2 places dari. Diba, dari man atong point. So, 1, 2. Okay, so dari na dayon. So, our final answer is 4, 3, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0. Or, what? 4,350,000. Okay? Naka-follow ba ang tanan? Naka-follow. Sure nga nung wala naman nag-apil ning duha ka 0 dani. Because naatay duha ka decimal places dari. So, nag-move putag 2 decimal places. Okay? Understand? Dun sa scientific notation? So, this equation, 4.35 times 10 to the power of 6 is equal to 4,350,000. Okay? Very good. Ay, ini pangutana. Want more example? Okay. Okay, let us have example letter A. Write each in scientific notation. So, ang given class is in standard form. So, we have 937,000. And then, we are going to rewrite this into scientific notation. So, what are the steps? First thing to do is to look for a first non-zero digit. Dito na to ibutang ato ang decimal point. So, it is what? 9. Okay? 9. Dayon point, dayon. And then, next is 37 times 10. Sa scientific notation class, always na to siya i-multiply sa, ang base yun niya is always 10. And then, count ka, pila kan places, imuhang maagian, paingon ni 9. So, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ay, padiri dayon si decimal point. So, there are 5 places nga to ang maagian. Therefore, the exponent is positive 5. Right? Nasabtan? 937,000 is equal to 9.37 times 10 to the power of 5. This is now in scientific notation form. Okay? Nasabtan si teacher? Kung mag-count gali ka og decimal places, nga gikan ka sa right, paingon sa left, remember, from right to left, positive na siya. Okay? Very good. Letter B, we have 0.000005 and 0.3. Unsa gali sunod buhaton? First, find the first non-zero digit. Okay, so what is the first non-zero digit daari nga equation? It is 5. Therefore, dari na to ibutang ato ang decimal point. Okay? So, it will become 5 point. Ang habilin, 0.3. Okay, lesson. Times, always medyo nato na siya i-times sa 10 kay scientific notation. Okay, so, ikapila ka nag-move paingon sa 5, mao na ang ato ang exponent. So, How many places nga itong magian? Paingon ni 5. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so diba dari ta nag-point? Very good. Okay, so how many places gali? 5. So 5 ba itong isulat dari class? No, it is negative 5. Teacher, nganong negative 5? Remember nga we are moving from left to right. Kung mag-move kalitag decimal place from left to right, take note ha, from left to right, it is negative. Negative na siya nga exponent. Remember this. But if from right like this, gikan ta sa right, paingon sa left, to left, it is a positive exponent. Okay, nakita ninyo ang diferensya? So, in this example, we have to the power of negative 5 because we are moving from left to right. Right? In our first example, we have positive 5 as an exponent because we are moving from right to left. Because we are moving from right to left. Okay? Nasabtan nun sa diferensya nila, class? Very good. Hope you all understand. Okay? So this is now our final answer. 5.03 times 10 to the power of negative 5. Okay? Very good. This time, let us going to write ang given na to is scientific notation. And then we are going to rewrite that into standard form. So this is the given 4.9 times 10 to the power of 7. We are going to rewrite this into standard form. This is in scientific notation. So what are the steps to follow? It is multiplying 4.9 times 10 to the power of 7 means that the decimal point, so kita mo yung decimal point dari class, the decimal point will move 7 places to the right. Okay? So, mag-move daw siya ikapito, paingon sa right. So, ahagali ang right, paingon diri. Ahagali ang left, paingon diri. Nakasabot, left, right, left, right, right, left. Ayaw mo kalibog, okay? So, unsay giingon, mag-move siya 7 places. Okay. So, 4.9 mag-7 places. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So, therefore, ang point na ana daari. Okay? So, let us fill this with 0. 1, 2, and then, na. Okay. So, this is now the answer. Unsa man ni class? 49000000. So, what number is this? 49 million. Okay? Nasabtan? This is scientific notation. 4.9 times 10 to the power of 7 is equal to 49 million. This is now in standard form. This is in scientific notation. Sayon ra lisod. Sayon kaayo. Okay, another example. Okay, let us have example letter B. 6.7 times 10 to the power of negative 3. So, unsa atong buhaton kung negative 3 ang iyang exponent? So, kung positive ang iyang exponent, mag-move ta sa decimal places pa right. But kung negative ang iyang exponent, class, just like this example, pa-move ta pa left. Remember, pa-move pa left. So, therefore, 6.7, pa-move man ta pa left. Therefore, ikapila ta mag-move? Ikatulo. Kay 3, negative 3 atong exponent. Okay? Let us count. 1, 3. Okay? So butangan din nato ni sila og 0 daani. So aha na tong point at this time na ana daani. Okay? So butangan na lang din nato nag 0 daana sa whole number. Okay. So what is the answer? 0.0067. Okay, na-gets? Sayo na kayo. So 6.7 times 10 to the power of negative 3 is equal to 0.0067. Sabtan? Very good. Na question? Okay, take note. Kung negative gali ang exponent, tapos imuha siyang i-rewrite into standard form, basta negative ang exponent, you are going to move the decimal place to the left side. Depending on the exponent niya, pila yung value so kani kay 3, so mag-move kay ka 3 places, okay? And then kung positive ay ang exponent, i-rewrite nimo siya into standard form, mag-move ka pa right, depending on what is the exponent. For this example, it is 7, so you are going to move 7 places. So sayon ra kayo, ayaw mo og kalibog, okay? Concentrate. Nasabtan? Very good. Okay, let us have example of scientific notation in real life application. So, let's have example letter A. A country's national debt in 2011 was approximately 32,500,000,000 pesos. If there were 80 million people in that country at that time, how much would each individual have to pay off the debt? So, pila daw ang mabayad sa kada tao kung ang ilahang utang kay 32,500,000,000 pesos. So, 80 million ang tao ato nga country. Okay? So, let us, first thing to do is to write the given. So, unsa ang given gali? Ang utang, which is 2,500,000,000 pesos. Okay? This is the debt. And then, next is the people. So, pila ka bok tawo daan ang country? It is 80 million. Okay? This is the people or the population in that certain country. Okay? Next thing to do is, di ba, broad ra kayo ni siya nga number or dako kayo siya nga kuan. Let us rewrite this into scientific notation. So, how to rewrite 32,500,000,000 in scientific notation? How to rewrite this? First thing to do is to look for a first non-zero digit. So, it is 3. So, dira na to ibutang si decimal point after kay 3. And then, next, count how many places imong maagian paingon kay 3. So, let us count here. Start counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, 10 ka places. Okay? Times 10 to the power of 10. It is positive 10 because we are counting from right to left. Okay? So, teacher, ano paning naa si 225, 3.25. Yes, kay dili siya 0, i-apil na to siya dani sa decimal numbers. Okay? Nasabtan? 3.25 times 10 to the power of 10 is equal to 32,500,000,000. Mao ni iyahang scientific notation. Okay? Next thing to do is, ang atong gipangita is pila ang mabaryan kada tao or kada individual. So therefore, we are going to divide ang utang sa population. Pila gali ka people ang naa didto nga country? 80 million. So let us make this also to scientific notation. So 80 million will become 8.0 times Ikapilatam mag-move paingon sa 8. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, ika-7 taga move. It is positive exponent. Kay nganong positive? Kay nag-count ta from right to left. Okay? Next thing to do is to ato silang i-divide. Ato silang i-divide but atong ilahi si, di ba, duha man ni ka term? So, 3.25 divided by 8.0. Ito silang i-enclose times. Kanina pod silang duha. 10 to the power of 10 divided by 10 to the power of 7. Ito pod silang i-enclose. Now, let us solve 3.25 divided by 8. Okay? So, it will become 0.3 divided by 8, 0, dili cannot be, so 0. And then point, mag-point na ta, kaya nag-add ta. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 5 divided by 8 is 0. Kaya cannot be man, so 0 atong ibutang. And then mag-add ta dira og 0, bring down 0. 50 divided by 8 is 6. 48 ang answer, right? 48, 50 minus 48 is 2. 2, add na po tag 0. 20 divided by 8 is 2. So, 16. 20 minus 16 is 4. Add na po tag 0. 4. 40 divided by 8 is 5. So, this is now the answer. 3.25 divided by 8 is 0.40. 625. So, kung na may calculator class, pwede ra pud ninyo ni siya i-solve diretso sa calculator. Okay? Para madali mo. Okay? And the next is times. Kanina pod sila dayon. Pasayon bitaw ang process ato siyang gi-breakdown. Okay? 10 to the power of 10 divided by 10 to the power of 7. So, remember, in division of exponents, kung same lang gani sila og base class, mo ni sila ang base, kung parehas na sila og base, i-subtract na lang nimo ang exponent. So, therefore, 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. So, copy the base, and then, ang iya ding exponent kay 3. Nganong 3? I-subtract ra nimo ang ilahang exponent, kay same man sila og base. Okay? Nakasabot? And now, 0.40625 times 10 to the power of 3 is equal to what? Mag-move ta og 3 places from the decimal point. Okay? So, we have 1, 2, 3. So, ang point now na ana dayon daari. So, mahimo na dayon ni siyang 406.25 naka-follow pesos. Okay? So, therefore, ang kada individual, each individual. So, each individual in that country will pay 406.25 pesos para sa ilahang utang. Okay, nasabtan? Okay, sayon ra kaayo. Imo silang gi-divide una, ang mga non-zero digit, imo silang gi-divide, and then, i-divide po nimo ang ilahang kani. And then, amo ni answer, times 10 to the power of 3, imo na po silang gi-times, mahimo na ding. This is now our final answer. Sabot? Nakasabot mo? Very good. So, I hope you have learned from our discussion. Let us now have our activity. Okay, so you are going to answer the following. Lesson 1.11, try it 1, try it 2, and try it 3. So, muna inyuhang answeran class. Makita na siya sa lesson 1.11 dira sa inyuhang libro. Okay, so kana lang tulo inyong answeran. And then, write your answer in one whole sheet of paper. Do not forget to write your name and also the week. So, for this activity, this is week 10. Okay? Submission of your activity will be on November 8, 2021. Again, November 8. Please, kumplituhan ninyo inyong activity class. Lahi ang activity sa week 9, lahi po ang activity sa week 10. Kay kasagara, akong nabantayan, kung nakahimo na sila ani nga week, sa sunod week, dili na maghimo, which is, dako kayo og bira kung namoy kulang nga activity, dili mapasa. Okay, so lantawon gyud tarong ang video para dili mo magpataka og answer og para maka-answer gyud mo, makapasa mo diri sa school. Kasabot ba mo mga grade 7? Very good. I know mga buutan man ni sila. Okay, so if na may question, pwede mo manawag sa akong number 096721742222. Okay, I think that's all for this week, class. God bless everyone and happy answering. Bye-bye.